Well, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 110 of my Let's Play Torment Tides of Numenera, obviously the end of this. I'm IVATOPIA, and we were spit out by this. We've got to go and find this, I don't know what it is. We've got to find something for him, and he'll take us to this person who hopefully will find us the first. And when we find the first, hopefully we can help her stop basically the head of the castle, the changeling god, who's apparently inside my head. Very confusing. Sure. Okay. And we also very desperately need to sleep. As well as martial level. Or have a chance, I guess. We'll run to something else. Or I can pick anything. Okay. Increase edge, increase effort, ability or skill. Between either improving or picking a new skill or improving one of the abilities you can only do this once per turn. Maybe ability. Second punch, walk dash. I haven't even tried that yet, it's not looking good. What about skills? So anything that increases my... What's that? Last cast up can access memories of previous consciousness. This skill represents your focus when attempting to recall. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay. Let's do another. Extra effort. Increase stat pool. What weapon do I use? Light range. Fall damage. I like the way everyone told me lots of hit might and stuff. Just don't seem to. Let me cancel a minute. Speed, thank you. And speed's pretty high. That's good, but I might a little bit.
Did I learn that? Or remember it?
You learned it. I guess what you're saying, didn't remember it. Okay, improve skill, increase edge, medium. Uses speed. Probably a lot of our weapons focus on speed, and you'll speed it like that. Heavy melee. Might. Doing damage and enemies in a way, that'd be quite good. What else has he got? X. Put the skill in another command. Intelligence very low. I'm gonna go with it. I remember I was trying to get speed at one because it was like nothing. What skill do we have? Perception. Conversation options. What else do we have? Oh, I had. I can't do that one. You can hit something with this now. Say speed. Okay, not bad. So we should save. Topia 41, why not? Okay, now priorities again, find some sleep. Can I talk to you guys? No? I can't see the simplest thing. What a beautiful landing, Captain generally. I do have a chat thing, don't we? No, we don't. The bloom, takes the bloom, feeds, it feeds me, it feeds on me, but the contest warm to the touch.
Yes.
What's this? Something to interact with. A panel has fallen away from the side of the trash cantina, supposing a compartment that is filled with machinery. Where's energy radiation? It's like heat haze. Sound a component. Most of the machinery in the component is smashed and unrecognizable, hanging by wires and strips of torn scythe. In the open spaces between the machinery, tiny vortices of light and energy occasionally spring into being, obliterate everything they happen to touch, and then vanish again. He touches your arm and says urgently, "Don't touch anything!" He pushes you aside and leans his face in. "So don't touch anything, let me put my face in. Look, you see those vortices? They're still spawning. We might be able to salvage the power source." He peers more closely. "Not from here, though. Maybe at the back end of this canteen if we can find them." As your eyes grow accustomed to the weird blurry haze, you know there's a scythe canister near the back of the component. It appears to be intact. If you stretch out your arm, you might be able to reach it. But if a vortex opens at the wrong time, you could be seriously hurt. Quick fingers try to recover the cantina. Okay, it's only 100. Nope. 80's the best. What about you? 70. It was you, wasn't it? Nope. Do it. Yes! You reach in the component, fingers scraping against the smooth scythe of the canister, trying to work it loose. A tiny vortex flares to life near your arm, but you snatch it away, and the vortex misses you by a few centimeters. With a final twist, you pull the canister free. Yeah! Deals chemical damage, nice. Canister is icy cold to the touch. On one end, you find a release valve. If you opened it all the way, the coolant could be sprayed out, freezing anything it touches. Huh, nice. Deals 25 and confined stun. Characters cannot move or take action. We did it.
Let's go all. You and me.
Alright, we go to someone else. Again, we need someone to sleep right now. That's the big... Holy fuck, go down there. It's not a huge map. Hey, where did you guys go? Well, you would keep shadowed. Woman barefoot and in rags stands defensively beside her tent. Despite her obvious poverty, she crosses her arms and holds her chin high. And what do you want? Who were those people who you ran off? She pointed her chin in the direction of the tunnel that leads out to the courtyard. They're called Deli and Farouk. They've been squeezing money out of me for months. Protection. They call it, though obviously they only mean from them. I wish I could do more than simply cave into their demands, but as you can see, I'm not exactly equipped to defend myself. It's all I can do is to survive. But I can help. Where did they go?
Making a note.
They crawled out the hole somewhere deeper in the bloom. Little Nihilish, I think it's called. I'm not the sort to wish violence upon anyone, even people like them, but I hope something happens to stop them. Tell me, again, look at that. Tell me about yourself. She gives a weak smile and courtesy. My name is Quinia, the Bloom's most pitiable storyteller and self-styled innkeeper. Oh, innkeeper, can I sleep? Can I sleep? Though I admit that the inn is far too fine a word for my little tent. Okay, again, if I can sleep, I don't care right now. I can provide a meal. A bedroll! Yes, yes, I need to sleep. I want to sleep. Give me a tent. I want to sleep there. And at least a modicum of entertainment in the form of tales from my homeland. Before I came here, I was a noble woman, believe it or not, a courtier from Sir Kotar. She gets a far-away look in her eyes. It feels like a previous life. I wonder if I'll ever find my way back. She shakes her head. I suspect not. Will you tell me again, will you? How did you get here? You've seen the cantina, I assume. She gestures broadly at the massive broken vehicle behind her, being slowly subsumed by balloon flesh, basically eaten and sucked in. It's a kind of magical carriage, capable of travelling great distance by skipping over the space in between. Time machine. Governor Maridon Priest determined that it came through Spurn on a very precise schedule. It would appear at one of the few locations near Spurn every 73 hours. Well, among the nobles it became a sort of an adventure. We would dare one another to board the cantina, or even hold parties at the location where it was scheduled to appear. It was exciting. I knew people who went on such journeys and came back with the most wonderful tales. They spent a couple of days meeting strange, fascinating people and visiting wild locations. Some, I am very certain, were not even in the Nith world. I had to see for myself. So about a year ago, my friend and I flew a cantina Gael. In anticipation of its arrival, we packed and dressed for the adventure. And when the carriage arrived, we boarded immediately. She clasped her hands in front of us and sighed. Sadly, that was the cantina's final journey. It crashed here, tunneling through part of the balloon. Most of the passengers were killed in the crash, and the rest in their mum's sins. I am all that's left of that voyage. For a strong person to have survived so long, at least you have a exciting tale to tell. I never considered myself strong. If I was truly strong, I might have kept the others alive too, she sighed. But thank you. Silver tide raises a tiny amount. Indigo tide raises a tiny amount. Where's Sniffin? Hundreds of kilometers from here, from what I've learned. As I understand it, the bloom is located in what we in Sniffin call the Beyond, or actually Beyond the Beyond, as I had never heard of Cygrus protection, or any of the places people talk about here. Spiral is one of the largest cities in the Steadfast. It perches on the edge of the enormous rifts in the ground called Valor Chasm. Some streets and buildings even protrude from the cliffsides, not unlike your Saga Cliffs, as I understand it. It's a cultural jewel in the otherwise war-torn nation. Look at it closely. Okay. You notice immediately that her rags are actually made of high-quality fabric. It appears that they were once a fine green dress or gown, though is it now filthy and torn? She catches you looking and straightens her posture, seeming almost regal for a moment. I like to sleep here. Of course, it was 65 shillings. Ah, money. Give her the money. Like, I don't have enough money. Can I sleep here for free? Never mind. Let me ask you something. Give her the money. She drinks your hand. I'll bring you a meal shortly. It's not much, but it's food. May you sleep well. Huh? I thought she said 65 shins. Why the fuck shall I lose 260? Did I read that wrong?
I could stand a little more of that.
Ready to take on the world.
What just happened? I like to sleep here. 65. Why did that cost me 260? Next time I lie, because she lied to me, apparently. Where's my money? Quest amount currently possessed by the pod.
I'm ready.
Oh. So 4 of us sleeping, isn't it? So she probably added it up for all 4 people. Okay. You know when you tell me 65 and you see it's 4 of us, I expect that'd be the price for all of us.
I'm going.
Oh, I spoke to you.
Doing it now.
What happens outside in the city? Who runs the council now? I was a great man in Saga once, but that's gone now. All gone.
On my way.
Holy fudge, there's a lot of people here. Wagon is laden with basic supplies from outside the balloon. Did I click on that? This massive vehicle appears to have crashed through the nearby wall. Balloon flesh has resealed the hole and are beginning to grow across the vehicle surface. Recognize the vehicle as a cantina, a hyperdimensional transport from a prior world. That's pretty cool. Okay. Assume you're the guy to talk to. The fat little man turns towards you, a wide smile ready on his face. Indeed, his smile is unnaturally wide, reaching almost to his ears. You notice that his mouth contains 2 rows of white, well-manicured teeth. You catch me in the midst of an auction, sir. You're selling slave service. But no need to beg pardon. My client will wait. He leans forward conspicuously. I find that a short delay in the proceedings gets them talking among themselves and sparks a competitive nature. Good for the prices. The smile gets even wider, if that's possible. Hassan Flint is my name, and the desperation of so-called slaves to so-called owners for the betterment of both parties is my trade. Well, it's not better for them, is it? What sort of slave are you looking for? Why would I want a slave? What are my options? I think I'm in the wrong place. What you're doing here is wrong. Now, see here, Flint's smile vanishes. We are not living in the dark days of Chilla the Great. I do not sell these slaves into lives of hard labor. Indeed, sir, for many of these wretched criminals, slavery is a chance of redemption. Oh, criminals. They are glad to offer themselves to the bloom. Rin tugs earnestly at your garment, and you glance down at her. You have to buy one. Buy all of them if you can. I've got no bloody money. There was the little girl for the first time. Ah, what a darling child you have there, and smart too. Are you looking forward to feeding your slave to Amara, my dear? Your slave to Amara? Not for Amara, we're ignoring the little man. We have to set them free. I get it, I get it. And we're going to try and do that in the next episode. So please like, please subscribe, please tune next time. That's been IVATOPIA. Remember, share the video and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next week. Bye.